The new 2023 Dodge Charger Daytona is no muscle car. It's a grand tourer. But how can a car with such raw power be labeled anything other than a muscle car? Well, because it doesn't have one of these. Say it with me now. It's not a muscle car if it doesn't have a manual transmission. You heard that right. The new electric Dodge Charger Daytona only comes with an automatic transmission. And there's nothing in the lineup for those who want to row their own gears. It may look like a muscle car from the outside, but under the skin it's something different. It's a grand tourer, something that's meant to be driven for long distances in relative comfort. Without sacrificing too much of the driver's connection to the road, to understand what this new EV is all about, we need to go back to the original 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. Now, the original Daytona was also not a muscle car, despite its aggressive looks. It was a NASCAR-inspired production car that was designed to be aerodynamically efficient, not bulbous and huge like most American cars of the era. It had a sleek fastback design with a massive rear wing that was functional rather than just for show. The original Daytona was powered by a 426 Hemi V8 engine that produced 425 horsepower. That was more than enough to make it one of the fastest production cars of its day. Now the new Daytona is no slouch either. It has an electric powertrain that produces a whopping 450 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. That's enough to make it one of the most powerful EVs on the market. But unlike the original Daytona, which was all about raw power, the new one is more about delivering that power smoothly and efficiently. That's why it has an automatic transmission with a single gear. There's no need for more when you have that much torque on tap. So what about the driving experience? Will it feel like a muscle car or more like a luxury sedan? Well, it's hard to say without having driven it. But based on what we know about the platform, it should offer a decent balance between the two. The Scat Pack, which is the platform that the Daytona is based on, is known for being relatively nimble and fun to drive despite its size. And the Daytona is even lighter than the Scat Pack thanks to its electric powertrain, so it should be pretty quick and responsive. Plus, the steering and suspension have been upgraded to handle the extra power and the big 20-inch wheels and low-profile tires should provide plenty of grip. But what about the interior? Will it be more sporty or more luxurious? Well, again, we'll have to wait and see. But the Scat Pack already has a pretty luxurious interior with soft-touch materials and plenty of tech. So the Daytona should be right up there with the best of them. Plus, don't forget that this is a grand tourer, a car that's meant for long journeys. So there's sure to be plenty of creature comforts on board. In the end, the new Dodge Charger Daytona is a bit of an enigma. It looks like a muscle car, but it's not one. It's a grand tourer, a car that's all about power and luxury and long journeys. We'll have to wait and see how it drives, but it's sure to be an interesting blend of old-school muscle and new-school electric technology. Thanks for watching, guys. If you'd like to learn more about the new Dodge Charger Daytona, subscribe to our channel for more updates. We'll catch you next time.